That's annoying. Like, is there water somewhere that I could stand in right after that? Because I don't want to just tick up and get poisoned because of it. She's gone. I hope she's in Majula. I think someone somewhere might have said that. She does go to Majula. Try ranged battle. Yeah, that's for sissies, though. I certainly should be two-handing this, actually. Nom nom nom, the poison moss. Let's try just going for it. Just right for it. I regret everything about this plan. Run! Run! Oh god. They're very angry back there. And those guys do not mess around. That's certainly going to be dark damage. So, like, we could try using the dark leggings in order to increase our resistance against it. Or even use that increased dark defense item. But turns out you can also just lure them out, and then as they try and run away, you can kill them pretty easily. Not even sure that we need to kill these guys. I just feel like we needed to at least once. What was that? Red leech? Troches? Temporarily boosts bleeding resist. Okay. I don't know how that word... I've never seen the word troches before. Troche, maybe? I think that is the right strategy. The two-handing and circling around. Or sniping from up there. The two things that the messages tell us to do. No such luck. It looked like we could do it. Prisoner's hood. He wasn't wearing a hood. He's bald. He's not even wearing some weird artistic use of the term hood to refer to his hair. He's got nothing on his head at all whatsoever. Alright, so if that's the way forward, I feel like it's pretty likely that you do have to kill the two guys that shoot the mad dark damage. Try left. My guy's getting pretty out of control with it there. I saw on the Dark Souls 2 Reddit, which I encourage you all to use, that someone has beaten this game without using a bonfire already. And they had some tips for how to do that. So this person that said try left, I feel like they're trying to say, like, hey, you might be able to farm these guys, but that doesn't seem good. That seems like it was a terrible idea. Well, they're worth an okay amount of souls, at least. Let's rest before we get overwhelmed by them. Yeah, they were saying that they were pretty much using homeward bones to teleport you back to things betwixt whenever they needed to level up, because then Majula is just a hop, a skip, and a jump. And that if you activate a bonfire, if you light it, it doesn't count as resting. And that you actually get a special item for beating it. that makes your right hand weapon invisible. So, pretty cool. Alright, looks like there's just a ton of poison down there. We'll go down there, but we'll see what else we can find first around here. Before going down any deadly holes. Deadly looking holes, at least. Yeah, alright. Oh, can you... What happens if you kill the guy on top of it? Actually, that's a question I don't have an answer for yet. Nope. It seems... Right, it seems... Oh. Like, with how many arrows have gone through his head, that maybe he should be dead, but... Maybe killing that guy's not a good strategy. And you know what, ranged battle in general, I'm gonna go ahead and pass on for a way of killing these guys. We just, like, we could use our pyromancy, certainly, but we don't really deal enough damage with our bow and arrow to justify that. I'm gonna go with fire arrows to be our new standby arrow type. Alright, there's a couple items I can see down here. Can't get to that one. Maybe we do want to try going down the... sliding down this. And maybe we should actually just go ahead and see... Like, we haven't really checked through our inventory to see if there's something other than consumables that we can be using that we have already, to try and deal with this poison a little bit better. Nothing there. And I don't know that there's anything that's going to be, like, high on poison resist there. There's, like, a shield that we had that had high poison defense, but I have no clue how that's going to function in just, like, environmental poison. I don't think that it'll work. I'm going to try just going down this. It seems like a terrible idea. First and before. But, we have a lot of Estus that we can just use if need be. Yeah, there. Alright. Cool. Doesn't look like there's much down here. Could have gotten through there a lot faster. I just wanted to take a closer look. A poison stone and a rotten pine resin. I'm sure poison stone gives poison damage to a weapon. I would bet my firstborn on it, in fact. Alright, I see an item down there. We might just die. There might not be any way out of this, but if we die, we'll still have the item. Unfortunately, it's a fading soul, and we'll lose 8,000 souls if we die down here. Simpleton Spice. Alright. Was that the drop down over here? Yeah, there used to be an item right there. Excellent. Chameleon. I believe that's a spell version of the item that we used that turned us into a bookcase that one time. We're down a lot of Estus flasks, because I just felt like I was burning through my anti-poison consumables pretty quickly. Sorcery ahead, by the way below. Let's go ahead and check in on Chameleon and see what it does in fact do, since I'm pretty sure we're safe right here. It's got an urn on it, so it probably turns us into pots and whatnot. Allows you to blend into your surroundings. Those who fear the unseen are cowards. Those who never doubt their eyes are fools. Get told, cowards and fools. Get told. He's onto us. Oh, really? We can actually just, like, stagger him? Oh, he's actually a total sissy. Not like the amount of dark damage that they do. Be wary of left. Man, the messages are almost cheating. I mean, I feel like these are going to poison us largely, so we should make sure that we're only going to break ones that might have items in them. Ones that are glowing, essentially, if there are any. Also, that sounds not comforting at all. Alright, we looked in all the pots. Let's go ahead and take the ladder up here. Or should we check this way first? Whichever way doesn't seem very long. Alright, well, that way seems long. Looks like these are, by and large, still just full of poison. I just wanna, oh god. That was some pretty fast-acting poison right there. I might as well break all of them while we're already poisoned. And it's more than halfway gone. I'm not gonna use. All right, and that was the other way from here. We could go down this ramp and see what that holds for us. We should probably heal as quickly as possible. It's just one of these guys. You may remember them from Kunstman's Cops. I'm just gonna kill him. There we are. I'm gonna stop reading so many messages. I feel like they gave a greater ability to leave a message, and so the messages are actually a lot more spoilery than they used to be. Particularly around here, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being more sensitive to it around here. But I will, you know, like, hit walls. Dead end ahead. Trolls. What do we got here? It's the Sunbro Covenant! Oh, we gonna be praising so much sun. We don't got any. And we are not a member of this covenant. I like the way of the blue, at least in principle. Stay calm and praise the sun. What's No Way look like? Alright, we'll replace that. We'll replace that with praise the sun. Oh yeah. Gotta praise it. I bet that, like, all of these... Alright, I know I just said light ahead. I bet they're all just, like, praise the sun jokes, basically. Be wary of left. By the way, praise the sun. Praise the sun. Yes, yes, yes. feel like checking out messages, like, after you've already kind of fought your way through a place in order to make sure you're not missing anything is a more reasonable thing to do.